Hi, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do something I've never done before. I've never planted carrots this early in the year. Now, I got the idea from Little Salty Homesteader on Christi. She was planting them early and I was going, that's awful early. You know, she's planting carrots in August. And according to AgriLife, you're supposed to plant them in October in my area. She's up in Dallas. But then I talked, that made me remember. So I was out with the guy today, and he used to be a market farmer, and I asked him, I said, can you grow carrots to actually make in the fall down here? Because I've never been able to do it because I always waited till, I might even try like a week or two ahead, but I've never tried it actually in August. And like I said, today's August 26th, so I'm going to be planting them early. Now he told me, the main thing he said, they will germinate in hot weather. That's not a problem. The problem is keeping the small plants alive, and it's kind of touchy when to plant them on that. He also said you should use hybrid carrots. His one that he liked best was one called Yaya, Y-A-Y-A. Johnny Select Seeds sells it. I don't have any. The only ones I've got that's a hybrid is the Olympian hybrid. So I'm going to use what I got. Now the Yaya was 60 days, and this one is 70 days. The other one I've got is open pollinated. It's Corota, and it shows to be 85 days. So that's one of the reasons you want to use hybrids, is they're just faster, because you got a small window to be able to grow these, because if they get too far in the wintertime, they're gonna, just stop growing. You're gonna get them to go through the winter, and then they'll make early spring. I'm gonna try to make them make in late fall. So we got about between a 1/2 and 3/4 inch rain today. This is where I had my tomatoes that perished. So I pulled the one up that was still growing. I'm going to use my little hand rake to roughen up the soil. And you want to just roughen them up mainly. Weeds. So you're going to kind of have little crevices for the stuff to grow in, because I'm not going to cover these seeds up. Just ain't got that kind of time. And that's kind of the way I've always done carrots. I never tried to plant carrots because it's got to plant 1/4 inch deep at the most. And the way I look at it, my odds of planting them too deep is way greater than the odds of me not planting deep enough. And in nature, they're one of these kind of seeds that actually, reseeds itself. They just read itself whenever they sit on the soil surface. It's not one that you're going to have, that actually has to be planted. And this is going to make it, whenever I water these in, which I water these in, one of the keys to growing carrots is you've got to keep them things wet for about 2 weeks to top the soil moist. And I say wet, you got to keep them moist. As you'll notice, there'll be a change in the color of the soil whenever it starts drying out. That means you need to put more water on it. If you ever could dry out completely, guess what? You got to start the process all over again. So it's going to be another 2 weeks. And when I started doing that, because a lot of people have bad germination on their seeds, and that's kind of why. So the house tool says you can do this, and I'm going to do this for the first time too. Just cut the corner off. You ever actually find scissors?
Yeah. I never find scissors.
I have bought a bunch of scissors in my life.
We used them in school today.
And then what we're going to do is just tap and get a little bit of seeds coming out. Because I'm going to cover this whole thing up. Because, like I say, you don't have to grow them in rows because we're in a raised bed.
That's a lot easier that way.
And this way you don't have to guess as much. And you actually see the seeds hit. You don't have them try to scatter. And normally you just go down a row and do this and be even easier, but I'm not going to grow them in a row. Now the danger of putting out too many seeds, I'm going to have plenty of seeds. I can't use the Corota. And the Corota I'm going to be using for the garden, in-ground garden, where I make a 50-foot row. I will say, if you're in need of seeds and you want Corota type seeds, just give me a holler. I can mail you some. Because you see, I got a good deal. And you would think over time you would learn that good deals don't always a great deal. And the good deal was I could get these little seeds. And I'm going back over a second time because I got the seeds. I don't have that many seeds left, so. But see, it makes it a lot easier. I like that idea. Especially if I was going down a long road.
Yeah.
Well, Greg knows some things.
Yes, he does.
Because this is a good deal because it don't cost a whole lot more for this seed, pack of seeds. It's about twice. But look how many seeds I get. Do I need that many seeds? No. Do these seeds keep very well? No. But I got a good deal. So after this, we're going to take some water hose and just wear this over. I'm not going to waste time, seeing. I'm just going to water it with a wand, water it down good, and then we're going to keep it wet. We're going to see what happens. We do supposed to have a little bit cooler weather this week. Just supposed to be highs in the 80s, so you're supposed to get some rain too. And I'll probably water these twice a day. So let's see how it goes. And like I say, something I hadn't done before. If you want to go out and check out Christi's channel, she lives up around Dallas, and like I say, her Little Salty Homesteader. And like I say, I like watching some of your gardeners because, like I say, I had it in my mind there's no way this would work. I would never even ask the question, can you plant them this early? But anyway, we're going to find out, see if it works. Thanks for watching.
Bye.